Hello, I'm Jeremy Powers, the Director of Cardiopulmonary Administration at Rutland Regional Medical Center. We have 4 full-time respiratory therapist positions. There would be 2 of them in the main department here and 2 at the Pines at Rutland. The pay scale is very competitive on both benefits and pay directly, as well as a lot of support for wellness opportunities. That's a big part of what Rutland Regional supplies to their staff. The respiratory department has a very strong clinical team, very close-knit. We do skills labs on a regular basis, have a lot of support from our medical director as well. There are a lot of opportunities for advancement as well as education. We do a lot of support for CEUs and for staff to maintain their membership with the AARC, as well as opportunities to go to conferences and support that as well to advance your career. So the organization is always on the cutting edge as far as equipment and procedures that we carry out. We just got a whole new fleet of new Drager ventilators, and they've been incredibly useful in practice. And in the respiratory field, it can sometimes be difficult when you're using older equipment and not feel like you're using the most up-to-date current care and practices. But that's not what we have going on here at Rutland Regional. We have a lot of focus and attention on making sure that we're providing the best possible care for our patients. So when you first start at Rutland Regional, you would be going to a several-day orientation. During that orientation process, one of the things I really liked about it is the moment you come in the door, you start to get introduced to some of the leaders that you're going to see around the organization. So you get the opportunity to have some people that you'll recognize in your first day starting. They also do this excellent idea of having a scavenger hunt during that process, so you can get to know the building too, so you're not feeling like you're going to be lost on your first several days working. And then you typically get oriented to the computer system as well. So all these steps that the organization takes, they're trying to make that transition of joining all that much easier. Instead of going to this dry orientation that you feel like it's just going to be a waste of your time, they're giving you a lot of tools to help with the transition and make it a lot easier process for somebody that's under a lot of stress starting a new job. So at my last job, I had a long tenure at my previous employer, and I was definitely concerned about making a transition to a new organization and how that might look, what it would be like to be the new person in town. And every single person in this building has made me feel welcome. I thought it would take a long time to get to know people, and I feel like I'm on a first name basis with a large proportion of the employees here, and they've all taken me kind of in as part of the family, and it wasn't like it took any time at all. It wasn't awkward. It was very welcoming atmosphere and made my transition to Rutland Regional all that more comfortable and easier. So Rutland is an excellent community. Similar to the organization, has a strong focus on being outdoors and spending time with each other. There's a lot of local events on a regular basis, both on a charitable end as well as just for recreation purposes. And there's a lot to do and a lot of opportunity to find people that have similar interests and expand your network and make new friends. It is an excellent place to raise a family, along with the local community being so close-knit makes it a lot easier to find opportunities to do different activities with your family as well. Please consider joining Rutland Regional and apply online. We would love to have you as part of our team.